from the production and from the revenue. They have share. We call it social responsibility. They have proper share. It is 4% from the share of the government they have. We used to train them to open an account for them so that they will be reimbursed when they lose the farms and when they lose the economic activities also. This money is consumed and spent in other activities like infrastructure development, microfinance projects, livelihood project, and others. This is one. Number two, we used to recruit, according to the contracts, we used to recruit, especially the unskilled labor, more than 40% from the local population. We have a company called Sudanese Mineral for Recruitment and Training. We train them and then recruit them. This is part of the companies of Ministry of Mining. I'm the head of the board for this company, in addition to managing director of SMRC. So we used to recruit from them, especially the unskilled labor, and the skilled labor depend on the competition so that we save for other skills. In addition to that, the issue of environment, as I mentioned before. The three, they have share, they will be recruited, and then the environment will be protected. This is what we are doing. Yeah.
An example.
Sorry.
Continent on the worldwide in terms of investment in mining. And there is stability, and Sudanese people and governments that they are in a full understanding of the situation and their role to play and their commitment to the investment. Investment opportunities in mining services, construction of modern refinery, which is certified refinery for the gold. We have one of the refineries in Sudan. It belongs to the government, but it's not certified yet. This is why whatever we produce, we refine, we used to go and re-refine in other certified refineries outside, whether it is LBMG or others in the region. Establishment of integrated laboratories. This one is very important. We have office for Australian Laboratory Service, but not lab itself, just to collect the sample. But the guard is missing. We have, as I said before, we have more than 400 companies in exploration and production and development stage. So the rush of the samples will be very high, but this business is missing in Sudan. Also, in addition to that, stock exchange is not written here, but I saw it's not there. So the stock exchange for Sudan, we depend on the stock exchange of Dubai DMCC in UAE, in Emirates, and in Istanbul too. Establishment of the factory for ferrochrome to concentrate, and possibility of creating and transformative or complementary industries. This is from our view what is missing in Sudan, and more also when you go, you will see. About the area, distribution of allocated and the area to the concession companies, we are investing here, allocated areas, land areas currently allocated to the companies 9%, the relinquishment or the relinquished area is 1%. So we are investing in 8%. 92% is free. This 9% almost, or this 8%, almost 98% is gold. The rest, the other mineral are missing. So we are investing in very small area in Sudan. Actually, most of the areas are in the Red Sea. When you go there, you will see the Red Sea of the Sudan. This area, allocated area, 130 is the Red Sea state. 130 out of 172. This is the total area of Sudan after secession of South Sudan. This is the relinquishment, and this is the occupied, allocated for the companies. Distribution of minerals by state. Most of these areas now to be utilized, it is in this state, Red Sea, 130. You will get talc, you will get manganese, you will get white sand, talc, iron, manganese, and then quartz, cobalt, gemstone, graphite, fluoride, copper, kyanite, mica. And here at the offshore of the Red Sea, we have the black sand. Black sand is there still, and we have here, we have lithium in North Kordofan. It's not written here, but it's there. And other, we have reserve of, as I saw in the presentation at the hall, the reserve of copper here and here for Ariap and Qatar mining, and for Alginet and for South Kordofan also too. There is a reserve of copper. But still, the area of Darfur and North State, Kordofan, West Kordofan, and Blue Nile, all are not occupied yet, or very few companies. To conclude my presentation, the Minister of Minerals is looking forward to formatting a strategic relationship to encourage the investment in mining sector, and is hoping to establish a mechanism to develop bilateral relations with the Canadian companies and other international and overseas companies. Canada is known for its valuable capital and advanced technology, while Sudan is known as for its various raw material, meaning that the development relationship between the two nations could be led to fruitful relations. Just Canada as an example, but we mean every country in the world. And our embassy here also will work together to have an office for mining with our embassy, and this embassy of Sudan will work in facilitating the arrival of the companies and giving this presentation and other needed material for the companies to make sure that everything is at their disposal. Thank you.
Although Africa, we know, has the most cobalt in the world. We also have advanced projects in things like lithium, graphite, rare earths, and other critical minerals. And in December, we launched a critical mineral strategy, backed by nearly $4 billion to support economic growth and competitiveness, promote climate change and strong environmental management, advance reconciliation with Indigenous peoples, foster diverse and inclusive workforces and communities, and engage global security and partnership with allies. And as we look forward, the real opportunity is not just in getting critical minerals out of the ground, it is doing so in the most responsible way possible, with benefits to local communities and building supply chains that are resilient and sustainable. And in order to achieve this, we need increased recognition of environmental, social, and governance performance, and international collaboration in that area at each step of the supply chain. African countries stand to be key partners in this discussion, and Canada understands the importance of Africa and sees alignment between our mining industry, our critical mineral strategy, and Africa's vision for its clean growth future. We look forward to continuing to explore opportunities to take our mining relationship to the next level, and I wish you all a very successful seminar. Thank you so much.
General, thank you so much, Kimberly Lavoie. Well, breakfast is about to be served. Two quick housekeeping announcements, if I may. Since we were last together, we have two new board members of the Canada-Africa Chamber of Business. I'd like to recognize them. Pierre Bob-Wen, Head of Africa at McCarthy Tetro, joining us today from Quebec City, of course, and then we have Randy Macaulay at Goodman.